doing everything they talk about. You know I'm everything a boss about. Not putting work and gotta toss them out. I'm really biting, they just barking out. I'm really riding, they just parking now. Hit street, what to talk about. See the big H when I'm walking.
All right, we have the Hamburg Sea Devils versus the Paris Musketeers. Hamburg coming off a stellar performance last week versus the Berlin Thunder. Preston Hare and Malik Stanley found the end zone 4 times against that Berlin Thunder defense, which ultimately ended up in Malik Stanley winning Player of the Week in the league. And Hamburg is a team that is, picking up the momentum, similar to last year where they got off to a slow start. They're slow. They're starting to pick this thing up. The offense is coming together. The defense is playing well. That identity is starting to show. And remember, this is a young Hamburg team, but this team is growing right before our eyes. All right, and now they're gonna head to Paris, where Paris is playing at home for the second time this year. Paris are coming off a 3-game losing streak. They're dealing with a ton of injuries. They just signed 2 new DBs. Obviously, the concerns for the defensive back was something that we all were worried about heading into the season, and it still is a concern. Another thing that I'm concerned about with Paris is I feel like they're putting a lot on Zach Edwards' shoulders. I think what I would like to see them do is obviously run the ball more, or in their passing game, develop some quick schemes, quick reads. Have extensions of the run game with, some quick bubbles or some jet sweeps or stuff like that. Do enough where you give a more eye candy for the defense to have to worry about, and Zach's not having to worry about, making plays or standing in the pocket. He's a quarterback right now that has taken a beating in the first 2 years in the ELF, and that's continuing this year. But I think Paris is a team that is, not only battling injuries, but battling, trying to get on their feet. So we'll see what happens. They're playing a team that's trending in the opposite direction of what they are. Hamburg's just keep going up right now on the meter. I think ultimately, believe it or not, I think this is going to be a close game. I think Hamburg still pulls it off though. So we'll see what happens. But Hamburg to win.